Welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and here I am with 3 used filters. You have spoken, and I am supplying. Man filter, used. Magneti Marelli Mopar filter, used. And I don't think anybody asked for this Fram extra guard, but you know what? We're going to take a look at it anyways, just because. What's up? Friday used filter Friday kind of like thing without having a Fram involved. So I'm gonna put my gloves on here because these are kind of messy, oily, grimy. That's the word I think I'm looking for. Grimy. Keep the contaminants off the open skin. I got something on me, by the way, when I was doing oil last week, and I don't know if you can see. Look at my arm. All those little dots on there were blisters, and it was something that was in an oil jug that splashed, and it got me, and it blistered up, and it was itchy. I kind of itched it a little here and there. But I've been wiping my arm constantly with some sort of what is it? I forgot the name of it, but it cleans really well as I wipe my arm off, and I kind of do it every morning when I come to work because we have it at work, and it's getting much better. And yeah, look at that. So terrible, but yeah. I should have been wearing the smock. I was not. So what one are we going to start with first? I'm going to start with the man. This one is W71930. I think some of you may remember that size. I believe that's the same size that I did a oil filter review on lightly. Oh, this one is hard to turn already. So here, let me get back to you. So before I wasn't sure what this filter fit. It fits the Audi Volkswagen or Audi Volkswagen. I don't know if it's diesel or gas. I think it was either. There we go. It doesn't look like diesel oil. It does look like it's got a nice golden look to it. So I'm guessing that is synthetic. This thing is so heavy. I was just shocked. Here is the white silicone, still doing silicone things. Here we go. Cup looks pretty clean, gotta admit. Doesn't look too bad. This looks good already. Leaf spring. I am quite not really shocked. There we go. Still haven't got my tool to measure the bypass. See how much pressure it takes to push down. But let us see this one here. Ooh, that takes a lot of pressure to push her down. Man, it's got a good bypass spring on her. That is a shocker. It doesn't look too bad though, does it? It's just nice I got one in that I can look at that's used after I just did a review on one. So next we're going to get super knife. A professional super knife, I guess. China's best. Cuts like it's nothing. By the way, my telescope isn't working right now. Something wrong with it again. Oh my word. There's always something wrong with it every second or third time now. It's terrible. I always pop it on to see if it's going to work. It didn't even come on. So I'm going to have to look at it again. Probably a wire on the inside or something, as usual. There we go. Look pretty good, actually. Oh, like I said, you gotta love these inner tubes on these bypass. Look at that spring on there. Oh my word. You're gonna just, love it. Love it so far. The Mans have got what they are. So let us take a look. Well, she's pretty crudded up in here. Yes, this was on a while longer than we would have thought. No sparklies, no metal. Yes. It's pretty soaked up with a lot of oil. Like, I don't know if it's sludgy oil. I don't think so. There is a little bit of stuff in here. But the inside, it's just oil. So that looks like it did a wonderful job. And now, since I don't have a microscope, I'm going to go after the Magneti Marelli Mopar filter. So, we're going to get that one cut open now. Should be no problem. I don't mind these filters. These Magneti Marelli filters. I guess they call them the Italy-based oil filter, for Fiat-based or something. But I'll get her cut open, and we'll see how this one has made out. Oh, that didn't take very long to cut open. Not like that Man filter. We know that has a thick casing on it. This one, not so thick. And there we go. Let's flip her over. Take a look. Oh, yeah, these ones are going to be... I forgot how these were. That's very dark and disturbing oil. Wow. Okay. That, though, feels pretty flexible. I'm not sure if that is, I don't have a lighter or anything here. Darn. Maybe, no, I don't. It's in my other car. Dang it. But here we are. See, that is dark, disturbing oil. Nothing really crappy in here, though. Here we go. Bypass. Yeah, it's doing bypass things. Let me grab my rag here. Wipe this off. Wipe this end off. There we go. I don't think Fram makes these, by the way. Looks okay, but it does have the pressed fiberboard ends on it. I don't remember that on the ones I reviewed. I thought I remembered metal ends on here. I didn't remember the fiber press board ends, cardboard. So, not sure. So, there's the, it says product of USA. There's the number if you can read it there. So, yeah, it's product of USA. So, I'm like saying, it doesn't look like it has a core like a Fram, but we're going to have to take a look at that, because I got a Fram right here. And here we go. We're going to cut open this. Check it out. This one really didn't feel that bad. It's pretty solid. I mean, those are cracking though. They're not fresh. go. These ones, yeah, they're cracking too. They're not fresh. I'm gonna leave that there. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe it does look like a Fram. Definitely. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that. But let's see. Looks pretty clean. Like nothing terrible. I mean, remember the oil is very, very dark, but there's nothing in the filter that would prove that there was any dirty engine or engine damage. It looks really nice. Wow. Wow. Now on to the superior filtration that Fram has to offer. I can't believe I said that. Well, not laughing through it at least. I can do a straight face. Okay, this one, she'll cut open in no time. There's so many flies in here. Why? I almost just hit the camera. Oh my word! Come on, let's get this open. You're a Fram. You won't take very long. People who probably won't like how many turns I do to open this, but it's getting the job done. You know, it gets the job done. There you go. Got the job done. Not a problem. Flip her over, take a look. Now that's grimy. That could have been though in the bucket. Ooh, that's dirty. Pretty, well, actually, dark oil, but there's no real deposits inside. So here is the silicone. That's the silicone. Yeah, we got a little bit of deposits down there. Nothing terrible. Bypass. It was sitting in sludge. Bypass doing a lot of deposits around that bypass there. Takes nothing really to open that. That's always good, isn't it? Oh yeah, I would say the core supports are identical. So I guess Magneti Marelli is now getting Fram, or they were getting Fram. I'm gonna get a new one, and we're gonna dissect it on the channel and see who makes it now. But here we go, super knife again. We're gonna cut this one open. Those are always harder to cut open. They kind of flop around a little on me. They're harder to cut open. Yeah, this one's cracking too. Let's take a look here. Seems about the same. Seems about the same. Okay. Yeah. Fram's making those. And the cores. Oh, well, since this one is a little shorter, this one has 4 ... This one has 3 ... But yeah, it's pretty well the same. And let's test that. About the same strength. Oh yeah, totally the same strength. So here we go with the Fram. Yeah, looks good. Like I said, each filter has a usable lifespan, and then it just gets worse. But here, usable lifespan looks like it did an okay job. Now, I really don't know what I will be bringing you next week at all for a new oil filter, as I had a whole bunch of them shipped to me. And I don't know what I'll be putting out on Monday. I got to do that video still. Usually I like to try to have it done at least a week and a half ahead of time. This time I'm running low on schedule here. We're running back scheduled. I've been trying to get my boat ready, so I haven't had a lot of time. So I'll be going, well, we'll see if I'll be taking my boat. It's coming along. But there we go, all these oil filters. Even this Magneti Marelli Fram filter. And the Fram filter, the man filter did stupendous. It did just as good, don't worry. Yeah, they're all in very good shape. I like the way this turned out. This shows if you use one of these Fram type filters to its usable length, you're not going to have any problems. So keep the oil changes to a regular when you're using a cheaper oil filter, and you should have no problems. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll get back to you on Monday with a new oil filter review, which I have no idea what it is yet. Thanks for watching.